Hello everybody, welcome back to part 49 of Draconic Quest 11 Echoes of an Elusive Age. It's only 5 p.m, 5 in the afternoon, and it's already way too dark outside, so I have a lot of lights set up. I hope this works, I have no clue if it will. Last time we went to Dundrasil after we met the seer, which turned into a dog. And we were going to the Colloquy of Kings, I think? Follow King Erwin to the royal bedchamber in Dundrasil. So it was down here, I think. No, wait, that's where I came from. So let's see what this is. Nothing of use. Let's hope it's downstairs. Storeroom. Might as well check for a second. Who knows, maybe there's an item in there. Nope. Okay. Then the other one, it won't be the other one either, because there's usually a bedroom for the parents and the child, so if there's only one bedroom, then you're pretty... well, if there's only one room, then you're pretty sure it's not going to be a bedroom. So, oh, there it is. Oops. Yeah, okay, I'm going the right way. This is, confusing. So I'm basically back in the past on the day that Dundrasil fell. Or at least the day that I was to be shown. And I guess that's me. Ah, and Jade when she was young.
Oh, he's so tiny. Can I touch him, Lady Eleanor? I promise I'll be careful.
I think he likes you, Jade. He wants to play. He's a very special boy, you know. They call him the Luminary. People have all sorts of hopes for him. But I just hope he grows up to be like his father. That he can help people to overcome their problems. Just as Erwin does.
I hope he grows up to be nice and kind like you, Lady Eleanor.
It's weird to see Jade this young. The face and hair haven't changed. Well, the hair is a little bit longer, but nothing has changed on that part, and then the tiny body. I was about to say, if I cut out the head and I put it next to the adult head, you'll see no difference.
King Erwin!
If I rescale to the same size. And even then, even without scaling, it might not be that obvious.
The colloquy's about to start, Eleanor.
Colloquy.
Will you hand me the wee one? All right, wee man. Let's go and talk to some scary old men, shall we? Don't worry. Daddy'll look after you.
Oh, Erwin. You don't need to hold on to him so tight, you know. Let the poor boy breathe. Would you look at it thundering away out there? And on such a special day, too. It's making me feel uneasy.
Sixth sense. Wow. For some reason that's very hard to say for me.
Come on now, Eleanor. There's nothing to worry about. We'll keep you safe no matter what, won't we, wee man?
And what about me,
Third wheel.
Hey, you don't need me to protect you, Jade. You've got King Carnelian. Your dad's a force to be reckoned with, and no mistake.
Yeah, might have turned evil though, so I highly doubt he'll protect her.
Right. We better get this meeting started. I'll see you later, Eleanor.
Good luck. Both of you.
Okay, so my camera keeps making noises if it's slipping away, but every time I check it's still in the same position. I'm going to be a big sister. Let's play together all the time when you get bigger. Is someone there? Who are you talking to, Lady Eleanor? There's nobody there. No, of course not. Sorry dear, it's just, well, it was the strangest thing. I know that Erwin's taken little me to the colloquy, but it's as though I can still sense him here in the room. I felt his warmth. Huh. But this isn't the time for that kind of nonsense. It's my wee one's big day. I mustn't let myself get distracted. Okay, so my voice is pretty much destroyed, and Red Book. Book of Erdwin. Man, don't care. Diamond. Nothing of use. Okay, so the colloquy. Guessing it's gonna be in council chamber. Yoink. Okay, so this is all in the past. Just a reminder for myself. They cannot see me, but some people can still sense me, including the priest and my mum. Suddenly
This child
a high-pitched note in my ear.
He bears the mark. There's no mistaking it. Dark One riseth, tree descendeth, luminary, man defendeth. Light's mark shineth, hand extendeth. With his coming, black night endeth.
Okay.
The final poem in the Book of Erdwin.
The legends tell us that the Dark One was defeated by the Luminary in the Age of Heroes, bringing eternal peace to the world. But, as I'm sure you haven't failed to notice, monsters walk the land once more. The peace of Erdrea is under threat.
Possibilities. A different evil? Or, what's probably more likely, defeated doesn't mean destroyed. So might still have licked its wounds and come back for more? I'm guessing that's how the
kingdom of
saying goes.
Svardrust has already fallen at the wicked creature's hands, and King Arnut with it. He will be sorely missed.
And now a child has been born who bears the mark. Which brings us to our reason for gathering here today. What does all this mean for Erdrea?
You speak of the Dark One, of monsters running wild, of the peace of centuries crumbling. But surely, the birth of the child signals an end to our woes. Now that the Luminary is among us, the balance can be restored, the peace can be maintained. All is well, is it not?
You believe that the presence of the Luminary will ensure that peace prevails? Can you be certain? Forgive me, Lord Robert, but the Book of Erdwin contains another poem concerning this matter, does it not?
It does. The very first poem. The prophecy. World tree's gift, first of many. Bold, bright, blessed luminary. Thy light doth a shadow cast. Lo, the Dark One, bleak, black, vast.
What are the two of you implying? that the Luminary causes the appearance of the Dark One.
Without light, there cannot be shadow. Without darkness, the stars cannot shine. This has always been the way of the world. Darkness and light must coexist. So, indeed, the birth of the Luminary may well be what causes the Dark One to awaken.
You dare to imply that my son is somehow the source of our troubles? That the Luminary isn't a force for good?
Can we be certain that he is? Evil does not always take a monstrous form, after all.
Okay, so tiny thing in between, because I have no clue how long they're going to be discussing this. So the first poem says that if the Luminary rises, the Dark One will rise. Yet the last poem says if the Dark One rises, the Luminary shall follow. Well, shall come to fight against him. So I'm pretty much in a circle. Luminary comes, evil comes, Luminary defeats. No. Wait. No, okay. Luminary comes, darkness defeats the Luminary, which causes another Luminary to come and defeat the darkness, which causes another darkness to defeat the Luminary, which causes another Luminary to defeat the darkness, and keeps going like that. So... yeah. But seeing as there's already so many monsters, I'd say it's the last poem, not the first. That the darkness is already here.
You must have noticed the sinister glow emitted by Erdwin's lantern of late. Ever since your child was born, in fact.
I have no clue what Erdwin's lantern is. Magical item? If they said it in the past, I'm sorry, I completely forgot, but...
What are you trying to...
Oh. The star sings at night, you know. I have heard it. It sings of Erdrea's destruction.
Oh, yeah, okay, so Erdwin's lantern is most likely the star where the Luminary rests. Or, I think that's what they said all the way at the beginning of the game. Seriously, all the way at the beginning. Part 1 or Part 2. That's... yeah, that's about, 30 hours ago? God knows how many days for me.
King Gustav is right.
Oh, don't you start.
Ominous footsteps approach. We all hear them. As the leaders of this world, we owe it to our people to root out even the slightest hint of evil at its source. Even when that source is painfully close to home.
Okay, so maybe he's already evil.
Why don't you just come out and say it? You're asking me to kill my own son. My own flesh and blood. Something happened. Not long before the child was born. I'm sure some of you saw it. A great, blinding light shot up from Yggdrasil and set the sky aglow. For a moment, it seemed that night had become day. We saw that same light on the evening he was born. It was shining from the mark on his hand. The child is a force for good. I have never been more certain of anything. He did not give rise to the darkness. He was sent to drive it out.
This is giving me chills. They're not chills from the cold, literally from him speaking.
Light and dark are not two sides of the same coin. The light of the Luminary is a gift. A gift that will cleanse the world of evil.
A rousing performance indeed. Of course, if you had shown even a whit less conviction, we would have had no choice but to remove the child from your care.
Yeah, I'm not following either, dude.
The Luminary is the child of Yggdrasil. He alone can bring light to the world. He must be protected at all costs.
Okay, so he wasn't evil yet?
I hope you will forgive us our little test, but we had to be sure how strongly you believed. Your face.
I am satisfied. Send him to Heliodor when he comes of age. He will be trained in all that he will need to fulfill his destiny.
Huh.
We must confer upon the Luminary the power to lead us all.
King Carnelian. Everyone. I don't know what to say.
Very good. The most pressing item on our agenda is dealt with. And it ended just as I knew it would.
You knew nothing. You were surprised about what was going on.
Now the matter is settled. Our kingdoms are united in their purpose.
Question is, did Rab know? Rab? Lord Robert, did he know?
Let all be as Yggdrasil wills it.
That concludes the colloquy. Now, all that remains is to introduce the Luminary to his adoring public.
Thank you, King Carnelian.
Okay.
My friends, I'd like to thank you all for coming. Now,
Your Majesty!
It's raining inside.
what is it?
You must flee the palace immediately. Monsters! Hundreds of monsters!
Well, and so the attack begins. Though there are a lot more monsters than I thought there would be.
We're under attack. Everyone, we have to get out of here now.
Okay. And somehow I'm playing again. Can this truly be happening? Are the monsters willing to destroy an entire kingdom to get their hands on a mere child? Mighty Yggdrasil, lend us your protection. May your blessed boughs hold back these foul creatures. Yeah, since I'm the Luminary, I wouldn't be surprised that they sent this kind of power after me. Who was it who claimed that the Luminary would be our savior? So far he appears to be nothing but... anything but... Whoops. So I can interact with doors and with people. People don't see me.
Where is the Luminary's bombs? Give him to us.
They have come in force, but they shall not have the child.
Yeah, definitely
Lord
not evil
Robert and
yet.
I will keep them at bay. Take Eleanor and the child and flee the castle. Now!
But King Carnelian, this is suicide!
I'm a little tired, so I'm yawning a lot.
You need not fret on my behalf. I am not in my dotage just yet. Now go!
Thank you. Both of you.
That's 20 minutes of exposition. Can I beat this? Muhaha, foolish human worms. You will die trying to protect your precious Luminary. The monster doesn't seem aware of your presence. Try to fight it? No, I'm not gonna fight it. I have full stats, no, full MP and such. Oh, maybe I need to go to them first. Yeah, throne room, upper floor. Okay. I am in Dracilian armor though. Or Dracilian armor.
King Erwin, there you are! We were so worried.
You're alive. Oh, thank the heavens. When we saw the monsters coming, we feared the worst for you both.
Never mind that now. We need to get out of here, all of us. Come on.
I might be tapping the buttons a little bit too soon.
No matter what happens, I will get you out of here. I promise. Let's go.
I am wearing the exact same armor. Would have thought the king would have gotten a little bit different kind of armor. Well, armor that was a little bit different. Still too high up.
We should be able to get out through here.
And he seems to have a falcon blade.
I feel his presence. I sense him. I smell him. The luminary. Give him to me. There can be no escape.
Is this the same monster as the one on the horse that Hendrik and I beat? Well, it's the same type at least.
Just you try and take him.
I have seen several amazing thumbnail points, thumbnail possibilities.
The monsters are everywhere. What are we going to do, Erwin?
If they've made it this far around the castle, they must have the place surrounded. We'll have to use the tunnels. This way.
But this was the front door. I'm not surprised that they reached the front door. Yeah, most likely a storage room, secret and
I think this was the one.
Secret passageway, just like the one we found in oh, what's it called?
Quickly,
Heliodor.
in we go. Before the monsters find us.
That and this is the this is the one we went down through. Right, my brain didn't connect the dots. It knew all the information, yet it didn't connect the dots. This is the tunnel we were heading down in where we found him. Yeah, I'm quickly moving the camera again. I'm wondering, if the enemies don't even see me, then could they attack me? Maybe I should have fought. Maybe I was immune to all
Time
damage.
to make a break for it. I'll deal with
I counted
him.
3.
Get out of...
But Erwin...
Sorry, I tapped it too soon. Get out of here, I'll follow, I think he said.
Run! And don't look back!
Yeah, this is usually how it goes when someone says, I will follow. Well, come in a second, just go.
All right, you despicable creatures.
And then they say,
Do
hold them
your
off.
worst. You won't get past me!
It's usually in a zombie game. Or movie. That something like that happens. You think I'll bow to you? You think I'll let you harm my family? Never! The monster doesn't seem to be aware of me. Doesn't seem to be aware of me. Let me attack the middle one. Oh. I thought I could get a preemptive strike in there. But I would prefer to hit the middle one because it's different from all the rest.
Damn you!
Yeah, Dragon Slash is not gonna work against demons. Water Slash on the other hand. Okay, maybe I should just do Unbridled Blade. I'm far too under-leveled for this. Boom, 400. Yeah, okay, so I do take damage. It would have been silly if I didn't take damage. Come on. probably kill him with cutting edge, but meh. Just go full damage. Blistering Blade. 75 is enough damage, I'll admit. Hurt. I hurt more. Either he's hurt or he's tired. Or just angry. Or all of the above.
And stay down. Right. Time to get after Eleanor. King Carnelian? Over here, Your Majesty!
No, just go after them. Ah, you're an idiot. For all I know, it's a monster pretending to be King Carnelian. Yes, I am that, skeptical? No, not... Yeah, maybe skeptical. I don't know if that's the correct word in this case, but... Distrusting, that's the word I was looking for. I am that distrusting of people. I think it was distrusting. Paranoid. Let's go with paranoid. I am paranoid like that.
King Carnelian? What in the...
Okay, so this is where it happened.
Who are you? What do you think you're doing?
Then again, my paranoia was not confirmed because it was probably him yelling and then got drawn by Morgan.
Your Majesty!
Oh, you idiot, don't go close to him.
Erwin, is that you? What happened? Is everyone safe?
Okay, first things first. When you see someone getting possessed by something, don't go towards them. Very simple thing. You see something evil going into smoke inside someone, you stay away from the person. Don't trust it. Few examples are, what was it called? The movie with the aliens that exploded, gave a red mist cloud and infected other people. Oh, it was something stupid. Dang. I forgot the name of the movie. It's a pretty old one already. It's 2003, 1998 somewhere, I think. It was a group of people. One could read minds, the other could locate things by going... Very silly in some points, but it did give you a fright when something comes out of the toilet. So, yeah, I don't trust him.
You're all right. Thank goodness. Jade's with Eleanor and the wee one, Your Majesty. They made it safely out of the castle.
And then he tells them where the prey is.
I see. Good. Very good. I shall send my forces after them right away.
This is my kingdom. Your forces exist of like 10 people right now.
Your Majesty, what do you...
Yeah. I'm not gonna cry over this. You were the idiot that went to the person who got possessed right in front of your eyes.
The bloodline of the Luminary ends here. Today.
I don't think that's how the Luminary works. I don't think it's being related by blood. I think it's just Yggdrasil choosing who becomes one, no matter the bloodline, and that it was just lucky that it was a prince. But okay, if that's what you're going with now.
Your Majesty?
Hendrik?
Sire.
It's weird to see him in that armor.
Forgive me. I was unable to find you. I thank the heavens that you are unhurt. King Erwin, what has happened here?
I had no choice. He came at me in a frenzy. Queen Eleanor has absconded with the Luminary, and with my daughter.
Surely not. Whatever would possess them to commit such acts?
The birth of the child has put them both under great pressure. It has also caused the coming of the monsters, the loss of countless lives. Perhaps the coming of the Luminary does bring darkness in its wake. After all, without him, this tragedy would never have come to pass.
And this is how he convinced people.
Yes! I see now! He is not our savior. He is the harbinger of the night to come. The child of evil! The dark spawn! He must be found and dealt with. The peace of Erdrea must not be permitted to collapse. Find him. Leave no stone unturned.
Sire.
I'm still blaming Erwin for his own death. It's basic logic.
No. He is no harbinger of darkness. He is the Luminary. The Savior. Someone, please. King Carnelian must be stopped, or the world will be plunged into darkness. Eleanor, please, forgive me. I was too weak.
I will admit I'm feeling a little sorry for him. Especially seeing as he thinks he was too weak instead of too stupid. But yeah. There was a dramatic scene that would hit me in the feels if he hadn't been so stupid. I can't stress it enough, and you are. Well, that was 3 question marks. Chimera? I see lion's manes, a body that does not belong to a lion, and 2 wings. So.
I am the Gloomnivore. I devour despair. And this one's misery is just exquisite. His kingdom ruined, his family gone, betrayed, dying alone.
You have something in your teeth. It's very distracting. You see the big tooth on this side? Yeah.
Which is why I've been drawing out his torture for all these years. One must savor such succulent suffering.
So my dad is alive. If I'm getting this right, my dad is alive. Maybe I can save him and he can join me? No, it would be too many characters for a Dragon Quest game.
But even the most fabulous feasts must come to an end. It is time to move on to the next course. How does your despair compare, I wonder? Hold still while I sample its delights.
This guy has no pupils. It's creeping me out a little. I have to admit that.
Give yourself to misery. Let anguish consume you. This is your most painful memory. The darkest, tenderest recess of your soul. were stolen and used to give birth to a monster.
I'm gonna analyze this a little because I've only seen the eyes so far. So his head is cracking with what seems to be either darkness or lava. He has very broad shoulders all of a sudden. He has some very sharp teeth. He lost his nose. And that's all I can see.
You could not protect your friends. You could not save the world. What kind of hero are you? Pathetic.
I'm an Avenger.
Wallow in it. Marinate yourself in misery. Yes. My mouth begins to water.
Well, my PlayStation is starting to fly off. Take off to fly.
Can you hear me? Please, you must listen. There is a light inside you that can never be extinguished. It is waiting, biding its time, but it is there, and when it shines forth, it will illuminate the world. Now is that time. You are the luminary. You must conquer the darkness. You must shine.
Damn. Okay.
This light is...
After a middle, it is very bright on my side of the screen. Especially in the darkness that is my room.
What's happening?
You're back with us, laddie. Are you all right?
This light, disgusting. It blinds me. It fills my mouth. It tastes of hope.
Okay, so the puppet that was my dad turned into this thing. So I'm guessing he's not gonna be joining me on my quest.
This is the beast responsible for King Erwin's suffering. We must defeat it and lift His Majesty's curse.
Okay then. So beat it up, I still have some time. That's 39 minutes of exposition. Well, 38 for you.
Dare disturb me
'Cause I had to
while
set
I
everything up.
prepare to sample the next delicious morsel of misery. No matter. Your screams of agony will surely whet my appetite.
Okay. First fight of this part. Okay, let's start with an oomph on me. Usual strategy. Boost me, boost Hendrik, and Rap can just do debuffs. And Unbridled Blade. Probably shouldn't have used items. Okay. It's an all-out offensive stance. Defense decreases slightly. Awesome. Don't care about the fact that attack went up. Ozone, Solar Flare. Might do Solar Flare afterward. Sap. No anything more. You can do Unbridled Blade. Give me another boost. No, wait. Slow him down.
Now, not so hasty.
There we go. Okay. Let's take away your attack boost that you got. just in case. Do the damage. More damage. Ha! So they fall asleep when they get attacked. Okay, time for you to heal. Multi-heal. It's already halfway past his total health. Give another boost. Might have to do solar flare after this. Attack increase, defense decrease has been renewed. And it's down, okay. I was thinking if it doesn't go down with this, I might let a Rab do solar flare. Level 33.
Diligence is its own reward.
37. More heal.
There's life in the old dog yet.
Yeah, let's see. Great swords. No, I'll go with helicopter. I might be able to reach the attack power increase again. You. Still gonna go for the agility. Because you didn't level up. You get agility as well. And you get... Don't actually need any of those. Strength increase. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the strength increase in heroism. Once I reach that. Oh, the puppet is still there. It just jumped in front of him.
Where am I? Wait. Those eyes. I'd know them anywhere. Son. Is it really you? It was you who saved me, wasn't it?
You're back. You're back to your old self at last.
For some reason I don't trust the shining lights.
Eleanor?
So it was Eleanor.
Our
I was
son
right.
has
Okay.
freed you. Despair no longer holds you captive. You are free to join me after all these years.
Again, that also explains why there was one final butterfly leaving when we did the ceremony. That was Eleanor flying off, but not going to Yggdrasil yet, because he couldn't come with
My
him.
love. I am.
Come on, I want to see him turn into a butterfly. Ah.
My dear son, my darling boy, many hardships await you. Many trials lie ahead. But you must not stray from your path. You must not falter. Let the light of hope, the light inside you, be your guide. And remember, we will always watch over you. Farewell, my darling. I love you so much.
Goodbye, my little one. Goodbye, Erwin. I hope both of you find peace at last.
Honey, your hand!
The mark. It's glowing again. Your powers, they're back!
Oh, awesome. I just thought that I could still use them. For some reason, because the mark was still there. It disappeared.
The luminary is restored to us, and all thanks to his honored parents.
When Mordegon crushed it, it disappeared from his hand. So I was thinking, seeing as it's back on my hand, I have the power. I mean... Okay then. Has regained the power of the luminary. The luminary section has been restored to his character builder. Okay. Right, we mustn't tarry here for too long, laddie. We've places to be, let's pull ourselves together and push on. Might be an idea to head north to Octagonia, you know. If it's anything like it used to be, there'll be so many people there, someone will be bound to have something useful to tell us. Okay, awarded for saving King Erwin from endlessly reliving the nightmarish events of the fateful evening long ago. So yeah, I'm just gonna zoom over to, where is it? Dundressel campsite, here it is. Yeah, the only way that they could have made that more powerful is if he had turned into a butterfly. Just to prove that that was the mother at the end. Or put these two moments closer together. So yeah, unfortunately that will be all for this part. If you all liked the video, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. As always, it's been a pleasure, and it's daytime. Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Till the next one. Bye!